Hey, Tony Gaskins here. Got a quick minute for my son event at school, and I wanted to pop in. I did a video about dating and how you are dating wrong, and I want you to understand that going into 2020, there's a shift that's happening, and you have to understand this that this is not 1950, this is not 1970, this is not 1990. We're going into 2020. So understand that yes, principles do not change, meaning love takes morals. Love is a moral act. That's principles that does not change. But what you have to understand is that morals and values of people change based on society, based on the media. So people are shifting and changing based on what they are being fed in the media. So today, what's happening is where you see a lot of no good men, you also see a lot of no good women. And what I mean by that is people who are immature in their mindset and unwilling to mature, to grow, to change, to learn something new, to be better, to be different. And so there is a power struggle between the genders of who's going to win. And there's a whole movement that's happening with women that are man hating and are trying to teach manipulating tactics and how to manipulate a man, deceive a man. And then there's movement of men who are women hating and teaching how to deceive or use or control a woman. And so this power struggle is happening. And then stuck in the middle are the pure-hearted, mature individuals. But here's the thing. When you go out on a date, you don't know on the first date if you are dealing with somebody who has been influenced by those negative, deceptive, manipulative messages. So you're sitting there and you're talking to this person and you're talking to their representative and you don't know who they are. So you have to take and shift to where you understand and you separate the difference between dating and marriage. And you understand that in dating, you are an independent. You are still single. You are still independent. You're single until married. So what I mean is when you get into a relationship and you are exclusive, if you're not married, on paper, you're still single. Now listen to me here. This does not mean that you go out and sleep with other people and date other people. In fact, in the relationship, when you are exclusive in a relationship, you shouldn't even be sleeping together before marriage in 2020. The reason why is there is so much more STDs flying around. It's certain STDs that 50% of people have. It's a lot of so many abortions happening because of premarital intercourse that is not ordained and under the covenant. Is so many children being born out of wedlock because of how we are dating. And when I say we, I'm really saying y'all. I'm going on 13 years of marriage, but I am a professional relationship coach on a daily basis, and I'm seeing that there is a shift. So listen, to the men, you have to understand that you need to pursue your wife, but you also have to separate. That you need to separate marriage from dating, from a dating relationship. And you need to build a real relationship with this woman. And you need to look at this woman, and you have to, as a man, you have to vet her spirit. You can't just lump all women in together. And I seen a man who, it's a lot of men who are complaining about the mother of their child, but you lied her down. So when you, or I don't know if you're supposed to say you laid her down, but you laid down with her and you saw her relationship resume. You saw that she worked in the sex industry, or you saw that she was promiscuous. You saw that she slept with you on the first night, but you thought you was special, or in the first 2 weeks, and you thought you was special. No, that's something in her that is off, that she has to deal with. But you took it, you accepted it, you saw where her mindset was. You saw that she was not willing to stand on her own 2 feet, that she wanted you to help pay her bills from the second, third month, that she expected you to pay for every single thing in the dating phase. And she never said, hey, I'll cover this, or hey, I got me, I'll take care of mine. So you saw that, for one, she just wanted to be catered to be, and thought courted mean you carrying her. And then not only that, but she gave you her body when you didn't deserve her body. So you saw her. So you cannot be mad when now she got you in court and she trying to double child support, because she showed you who she was. She showed you she was about the bag from day one. And she showed you that she really wanted to have the child and keep the child because she wanted her paycheck. There's a lot of men dealing with that type of woman. And then, but because she has went to Dr. Miami, Dr. New Jersey, Dr. this, and she just focused solely on her body, not on her brain, not on her character, men, you being lured in through lust. So now you end up with a woman who has an amazing body but has no character. But you weren't checking for character because you just want to see that body in a birthday suit. So you played yourself, and now you want a MGTOW. Now you want to be mad. Now you want to be angry because you didn't know how to date and you didn't pay attention to the signs. And now in 2020, what you have to understand on the ladies, for you ladies who watching this, you got to move differently. This not 1970. So you got to go in as an independent. You can't go in today talking about court me and thinking that court me mean that you just supposed to get handouts and he's supposed to pay for everything and he's supposed to do all of this, because in today's time, that's going to make a man think that he owns you. That's going to make a man think that you owe him. And guess what? You're going to end up doing the same thing. So don't go into a date and being unwilling to offer, keyword, offer to pay your half, keywords, your half. You unwilling to offer to pay your half, but then you in relationships and been in relationships where you getting beat on, you getting cheated on, you getting cursed out. So keep that same energy. If you think making a man pay for a date mean you classy and you respectable, then keep that same energy when he ready to go upside your head, when he cursing you out. But then when that come about, you just dealing with it. You just crying. You praying about it. But you were so classy when you forced him and expected him and let him and made him pay for everything in the dating phase. But then when you get into this toxic relationship, now you don't realize how you sold yourself, because you didn't go to the table with a power stance and say, I got me. I'm an independent until we are interdependent. So I could cover me, you cover you. We both invested in this thing. This 2020, this a new day. You dealing with a different type of man. You dealing with a man who was influenced by social media. You dealing with a man who was spoiled by dating apps, by the DM on Instagram, the inbox, the messenger on Facebook. You bumping into different type of men, and then you talking, oh, well, it's gonna be a real man out there, and he gonna do it old fashioned, and he gonna be no, he's not going to see things old fashioned, because this is a new fashion world, and he gotta live in it. And he just went on 9 dates with gold diggers. So now you come sitting there with your hand out, he gonna lump you in with them. And then the thing about it is, the reason why he lump you in with them, because you ain't thorough. Because your actions don't match your words. You classy in the comment section, but then you on your back before marriage. So now he see that you just a sham artist. Now he see that you really don't know who you are, that you just want to be catered to, because you think a man paying for a date, you think a man picking you up and opening your door make you a queen. I'm going to tell you the honest truth. Opening your door, holding the door open for you, has nothing to do with a man's character. That just means he know how to do what a woman thinks means something. Let me help you understand, and this is what I need you ladies to ask yourself. Do I want a man that's going to be faithful to me, that is not going to physically, verbally, emotionally, financially, socially abuse me? But this man may be a man who believes that when we are dating, we are equals, we are independent. So I'm going to pay my half, you pay your half. But this same man is going to be 100% faithful to you. He's going to give you agency over your life, to spend your earnings how you want to spend your earnings, to spend his earnings that come into the joint account on the things that you need. He's going to give you complete freedom. He's not going to be controlling you, because he wants you to have your own identity, and he wants you to feel and be an independent person in a interdependent relationship, not a codependent relationship. See, y'all got to pause for a second. You got to pause for a second, men and women. And you got to get out your feelings. And you got to get out of just tradition. You got to get out of just what you heard, what you used to. And you got to evaluate the landscape. You got to evaluate the morals and values of today. And you got to shift the way that you move and the way that you handle yourself in this new society, in this new dating age with social media and dating apps. You got to understand perception. Men have to understand perception. Women have to understand perception. And you have to realize that perception is reality, meaning that the way a person perceives you is their reality of you. It may not be your reality, but it is their reality of you. And what people think and how you make people feel matters. You have to understand that, because you are not an island. So if you go through life with the mindset of, I'm not going to compromise any of my preferences, the things that I want that don't really mean much in the grand scheme of things. And I'm in a healthy marriage. And I'm going to help you understand. In a healthy marriage, whereas sometimes you have the soccer van, the soccer mom, guess what? I do the soccer runs. I'm the soccer dad. I'm driving my son to practice and bringing him home. And my wife is at home. And when she's at home, she's not necessarily cooking. She may just be at home, relaxing. And she took them to school in the morning. She picked them up. Or like yesterday, I had to pick them up because she had an appointment. And guess what? She beats me to taking out the trash. She beats me to, I may see the bag and empty the bag, but the trash ain't ready to go out that day, so I got to sit it somewhere else. But she may beat me taking the trash out. Hold on right quick. My brother.
Big dog, you like a life coach or something?
Yes, sir, I am.
Man, my son, I got a 16-year-old man. That's
Okay.
really been going through some things, man.
Okay.
I just can't